right, it's live improv from New York City. Wow, did you hear how high my voice got? It's like I'm going through puberty right here. I moved from Canada and the warm weather made me go through puberty. Hey, I'd like to introduce you to the cast. We've got a great cast tonight for some fabulous improv. We got Stephanie right there. There's Stephanie. And we got Barry. No, lovely Barry. We got Don. Hey, Don. And we have Angélica. Yay! Oh, we haven't seen Angélica in a while. And I'm your host, Scotty Watson. So before we get started with improv, we're going to do a little bit of channeling. We're gonna channel some people. I want to introduce you to a little town, small town called Goon River. Now, Goon River was going through some stuff. I'll tell you, they had to make a real decision. They had a big event coming up in the life of a small town, and they had to decide whether they were going to do this thing. So, those of you actors, you wonderful actors, before you start channeling the characters, what's a big event in the life of a small town that they might need to decide upon?
Circus. Parade.
Will there be a circus? And will there be a parade? Because they always do a parade on their way in. Oh, yes. That's exactly what it is. Now I'm going to ask you wonderful actors to please channel the spirits of the people of Goon River. And feel free to change your names once you know who you are. Get into character. Now, and meanwhile, I'm going to tell you about the people of Goon River. Good people, salt of the earth. But they were opinionated. You know, this thing about the whole circus. Will there be a circus coming to town? It was a big issue, and a lot of people were for it, and a lot of people were against it. So, but nobody was on the fence. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to meet some of those people from Goon River, and I believe first we're going to meet someone by the name of Boxcar Wheezy. That's always an interest. That has got to be a great story there. Boxcar, what did you do in Goon River?
I made sure the trains ran on time.
If the trains didn't run on time, did you make them an offer they couldn't refuse?
Yeah, I put a horse's head in the caboose.
Sure, that makes sense. How did you make sure that the trains ran on time?
Oh, I used the sun, the sundial. My grandfather, who had the same job as my father, gave me the sundial.
I hear that, Boxcar, but I wasn't really asking you how you told the time. I was asking how you made sure that the trains ran on time.
It's all about the rotation of the tracks.
The rotation of the tracks.
Yeah.
And you would manage the rotation of the tracks.
Yeah, I just push them through according to the sundial.
Wow. I have more questions that I'm not going to ask them because I'm terrified of the answers. But let me ask you this. Should I call you Boxcar or Wheezy? What's the shorter version?
I like Boxy.
Boxy, okay. Boxy it will be. So Boxy, were you for or against the circus coming to town?
Oh, Mr. Watson, we love a good parade.
So I'm gonna guess and interpret that you were for the circus coming to town.
Yes, sir.
Parade. You know what? I'm going to let you get some rest and some oxygen. If you have a tank, now's the time to use that. Oh dear. Hey, it's Delilah Puddle Duck. What an interesting name, Delilah. What did you do? There goes my pen. What did you do in Goon River?
Oh, well, I really worked with water. Yep. I have like a plant that like filters the water, and I like to work closely with the sun, and there's like this whole process. And so I was hanging out. Well, I won't get ahead. I wanted to tell you my story, but I'll let you.
Well, we got the time, but let me just dig deep into this. So the water filtration plant is what you're saying. You work for the city.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you're using the sun somehow to filter the water. How? Remember to throw chlorine?
It's a funny story because Boxy and I are really good friends. We go back like a long way.
Did not know
And
that.
so he's been educating me on how the sun works and how he's utilizing it for his train system. And he mentioned something to me a couple of years ago that I realized, I could probably use this for my water. And so now we've been kind of doing like a collaboration, and it's been working out really well. Yeah.
Let me ask you, Delilah, how safe is the water in Goon River?
Oh, it's fantastic. I'll send you a bottle. Send me your address.
Sure. If you're going to send me a bottle, doesn't it just come in a tap? I mean, I'll
bottle it for you. We're real friendly here.
Seems very wasteful. I mean, I'm here in the town. I should just be able to turn on a tap and water comes out, right?
Well, then I'll get you a glass, whatever you like.
Okay, that's what we'll do. I'll take a glass of water from you and I'll be very thankful. Delilah, now let's find out from you. Boxy is very much into the idea of the circus coming. Where do you sit in this? Are you for it or against it?
Yeah, I think I'm for it. I think it would be good for our town to have a little bit of spice coming in. It's been a boring year, so yeah.
Did you say spice coming in?
Yeah, like a little bit of flavor. They bring all sorts of, candies and like food and stuff, and it's always a good time.
Sure. Okay, well then we got two people. We have two people looking forward to the circus coming to town. Nice meeting you, Delilah.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you too.
Now, this next person, I'm not sure if they're making a statement. I don't know the clown at.
That's me.
Is that your name or is that a statement?
Uh-huh.
It's both. So
that's my name.
So it's kind of like those people who have one word names like Cher, but you've gone with a full sentence that seems to be.
That's my name.
Sure. What does your name mean?
It means what it says.
You don't know the clown.
I am the clown.
Oh.
I don't know the clown.
I don't know the clown. Oh, punctuation's so important. I don't know, the clown.
Originally originated by Don Slovin many years ago. Just saying.
Sure, but I'm saying that your name as it is without a comma is that you don't know the clown.
That's right.
And then at. So you don't know yourself.
No. You're very cerebral,
Well, that's what I do is
I'm a clown. My name is I don't know the clown.
Now, what would you like me to call you?
I don't know the clown.
Do you want the whole thing? You can't shorten it like Idy or
That's my name.
So I don't know the clown. You want that every time?
You can say whatever you want to, but that's my name.
Oh, so all right. Right. Now you do have an at symbol.
That's because it's a copyright. It's a poor man's copyright. It's a long story.
So you are. I don't know the clown. Copyright.
That's right.
All right. Now
look, I'll share it someday.
You'll share what?
That's right.
All right. You certainly are a clown, sir. Are you a clown with the circus that's coming to town?
Hell no. I think it's a horrible thing.
What?
I'm a child's entertainer. I've been entertaining all the children. They've come to They come to me because I am actually one of the best child's entertainers that they have because I'm the only one.
Sure. I mean, that's how you get ahead in the field is to be the only one.
Well, your kid has a birthday party. Who are they going to go? They're going to go to me. That's right. I don't know the clown.
You're a very good clown. But if the circus is coming to town, why are they not hiring you as a clown if you're a very good
That's
clown?
right, because they're rotten capitalistic motherfuckers.
Now, do you use that term at the kids' parties?
That's another person. He's another character, which I sometimes play, but not a lot.
You play the character of Motherfucker the Clown?
Well, I can't really get away with it. So, this intents purposes, I don't know the clown.
I don't know the clown. Okay, I don't know the clown. I don't know the clown. It was really nice meeting you.
Uh-huh.
And apparently you're against the... Wow, I really...
Oh, absolutely. Boy, it sucks.
It sucks. Well, especially since they don't hire you because one of your characters is called Motherfucker.
That's right.
I'm going to move on since you terrify me. Holly, the ant apologist. Now, I didn't know that people had to apologize for ants.
No, it's not like that. They don't apologize for the ants.
Well, that's what an apologist is. You.
My little friends right here.
No, I see.
No one needs to apologize for what they do to ants.
Oh, you would like the world to apologize to them.
Partly.
So, partly? What else would you like?
Well, I definitely don't want a circus. Sorry to jump ahead,
No.
but the filtration system and the sundial that Boxcar Wheezy uses is helping grow the ant colony.
Well, isn't that a good thing?
It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing.
Well, and Boxcar is all in favor of the circus. So why are you not in favor of the circus?
We're gonna take over, and that I don't know. The clown is going to be food for my little friends.
Whoa. Are you threatening a worldwide takeover with your army of ants and the first one to die is I don't know the clown?
You're gonna upset them if you're really loud.
Oh.
These are the babies.
Oh, then I'll whisper it. Are you planning to take over the earth with your army of ants and that I don't know the clown will be the first one to die?
No, not the first.
So you see where this is a little upsetting for the rest of us that aren't ants, don't you?
Well, it's for the betterment of the planet. We are using the poisoned water from Goon River in order to create something more.
So the water is okay.
People can't use the water from Goon River. Ants can use it to grow.
I've been drinking it and you're telling me it's radioactive?
Ooh, you might turn into an ant.
Well,
Do
we
you
can
feel
only...
super strong? Do you feel powerful?
Sometimes I smell strong. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna get back to you on that whole ants taking over the world thing. Now the town council has voted, and even though it was split, Boxcar and Delilah were for the circus, and I don't know the clown and Polly the ants apologist were against it. The deciding vote apparently was a stray dog that walked through the middle of town, and the circus is coming. So I wanted to fast forward you to the day before the circus came to town. And I want to know what you were doing to further your ends. Some of you were for it and some of you were against it, and who you saw. So let's dive right in with Boxy again. Hey, Boxy, what were you doing the day before the big circus parade?
I was down by the railroad tracks, getting ready for the trains, the circus cars to come in.
Sure. And that's all. You were just staring at the tracks, waiting for them to come in.
Oh, well, Mr. Watson, I was checking the sundial, making sure that everything was going to come in on time.
I have no idea how this town operates at all. So, Boxy, did you happen to see anybody else down by the tracks the day before?
I don't know. The clown copyright. He was down there.
When you said I don't know, I thought you didn't know. Okay, you saw I don't know the clown down by the tracks waiting
Yeah, I did.
for the circus train. All right, I'm going to chat with I don't know the clown. Hey, I don't know the clown copyright.
Yeah.
Boxcar Wheezy tells me that he saw you hanging around the tracks waiting for the circus train. What's that? What was that about?
Well, I get a lot of my inspiration for doing children's parties by looking at things of elements of nature. And one of the elements of nature was the trains as they go by. And I like to watch, if you will, as they go by. And I just imagine all of the little children inside there waving at me. And that becomes the inspiration for one of my parties.
Wow. So in your world, trains are an element of nature.
You want to see a magic trick?
Yeah. Yes, of course. Yes.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting you to say yes. Okay. You have a quarter?
I do. I have
Let me see if I have a quarter. I don't,
quarter right here.
hold on. Okay. So take that quarter. Okay. Yep. Take that quarter and put it behind your ear.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to reach right around your ear. I'm going to reach right around your ear. Look. Here, let me see your ear. Let me see your ear. Oh. Ow! I got your eyeball. Look, I got your eyeball. Yeah, see it? Yes, great magic. Kids love that.
Hey, I don't know. Did you happen to see anybody else the day before the circus parade?
Oh, yeah. Well, I was talking with Polly, the ant's apologist. I was talking about the fact that she wants to kill me with her frickin' ants.
She seems to want to kill everybody, so let's go check in on her. Polly, I understand that I don't know the clown saw you hanging around by the train station down by the railroad tracks. Are you all right? So you were dead set against this thing coming. What were you doing down by the railroad tracks?
My anthill is gonna be destroyed by all the people coming in to set up for the circus.
Well, you know that anthills, they get knocked down, they just put them back up again very quickly.
Sir, you don't understand what I'm talking about. I really think that you just are in your own little world when it comes to ants and apologists.
I really am, because they're ants.
Okay. Well, when you turn into one from drinking the water, where do you think you're going to live? Do you think that you could just live anywhere in a little anthill? Those are my little friends too, but I'm talking about the real deal. I'm talking about an anthill that goes up higher than the CN Tower.
Nice reference to Toronto. Thank you very much.
That's what we're planning.
Nice little shout out to Toronto. You know what? I think we had a difference of opinion, but then you mentioned something Canadian, and now I'm happy. All right then, Polly. So you were keeping an eye out for your ants. Now, did you also have to keep an eye out for other people? Did you see anybody else down by the railroad tracks?
I don't know. The clown. Hashtag.
Yes, you certainly. He saw you. You saw him. Did you happen to see Delilah Puddle Duck?
Oh yeah, Delilah. Well, Delilah is so helpful with this water filtration thing that she's doing, and she doesn't even know it. It's so exciting because she doesn't even realize how much she's helping to build the ant.
All right, I'm going to chat with Delilah for a second. Delilah, were you aware that Polly is suggesting that the water is radioactive and is going to make the ants giant and it's going to be a them situation?
Well, I have to admit, in the beginning, no. But then I realized what she was doing, and to be honest, I actually thought it was kind of a good idea. So what kind of Well, we're kind of working together.
To create giant radioactive ants.
Yeah.
And you think this is a grand idea?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Maybe they'll use giant ants in the circus. You don't know, rather than elephants and whatnot.
Well, I mean, like I told you, it's been a really boring year, and she comes up with this fantastic idea to get some, spice. What can I say?
I hear you. I hear you. We need the spice. We need the spice. All right. I want to talk about the day that the circus came to town and the big parade as they got off the train and they went up to where their tent was going to be, and the unfortunate incidents that occurred there. I hate to bring you into, to talk about them, but here we go. Yeah, I know. I want to start with you. Polly. Now, I understand that you were the very first, you got up really early in the morning and you went down to the train station where they were going to start the parade, and the parade just got started. And then what happened to you?
It was horrible. It was just horrible. My giant anthill. It was 8 feet tall. And it was wonderful. And they were just shoveling into it. So I ran to try to save my little friends. And I went in to the anthill.
Sure.
I crawled in.
Yeah.
Crawled in.
Yep.
And the dirt came tumbling down and suffocated me like a grave under the ground.
But surely your friends, the ants, would have dug you out. Didn't they dig you out? Where were your friends, the ants?
Oh, that's a really good question.
You were forsaken. Oh, that is incredibly sad. I'm so sorry, Polly, that happened to you. Now, I understand that the next person on the scene there to dig you out, like he was right there, he was trying to help, was I don't know the clown registered trademark, because the two of you were against this whole circus thing in the beginning. Now, what happened to you? I don't know the clown. You arrived on the scene. You tried to say, Polly, what happened?
Well, I actually had developed, if you will, a flea circus. I figured maybe we should have this flea circus instead of a regular flea circus. But the dog came by and stole the show.
That's a good one. That's very good.
The only problem is that all the fleas actually ended up going on me.
Oh, you mean you actually tried to use fleas in a flea circus? Oh,
With
okay.
a real flea.
Sure. So focus in here. I don't know the clown. What happened when you tried to rescue Polly? What happened to you?
Well, I was itching terribly because the fleas were all over me.
Sure.
So I tried to reach for Polly, and Polly actually was sitting there. She was surrounded by a bunch of ants. So I'm trying to push the ants away, and I'm trying to scratch myself, and I'm also trying to get the fleas away from all my ears and stuff like that.
Okay.
And quite frankly, I died, but I don't even know how.
What do you mean? You're just taken by death?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe you got stung by like a gazillion fire ants.
It's a possibility.
Well, I'm so sorry about that. I don't know if the world of comedy will ever recuperate from your loss. I don't know the clown. I don't know how we'll survive after that. Hey, Boxcar Wheezy, I understand that you were there right after, I don't know, the clown shuffled off this mortal coil. What happened to you?
Shoved it off a mortal coil. Huh?
Yeah. I had my inhaler with me.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, I came on that anthill, because my sundown led me right to Polly and the I don't know, the clown copyright. And I went to grab him, and oh my God, I saw the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen in my life. Yeah, it was the Queen Ant.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, is her? Wow's right. Yeah. I was just wowed by her, and then I went to maybe ask her out or something, and then she ate me.
Oh, yeah. Giant ants will do that.
Yeah, it felt good for a while.
Yeah, but then it suddenly ends. Yeah. I'm sorry that happened to you, Boxy. I was really starting to bond with you. So,
Thank you.
Delilah, I was hoping against all hope that you survived that day of the circus parade massacre, but no, you're shaking your head. It sounds like you didn't. What happened to you?
Sorry. Yeah. So I had a tank of water at the top of that anthill, and I was doing my thing, pushing on my buttons. But there was so much going on, and people started dying in all these different ways. So I got distracted.
Uh-huh.
And I sort of kind of pushed the wrong button. And so my whole tank exploded. And then it flooded the whole place. So everybody died. But to be honest, I don't know if I died from the explosion or if I died from drowning. And it could be a little bit of both.
A little from column A and a little from column B.
I don't know. It all happened so fast.
Now, if one didn't get you, the other did. Well, that is sad, and I'm sorry that I drudged up all of those sad memories. But I thank you for sharing. And hey, you know who else I thank? I thank you for watching. Hey, you can shake it off and become actors again. Thank you, wonderful actors. You did great. It was great. And you did great. And there's going to be more improv coming at you in just a second. So stick around.